Huh?
Good morning, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes. So the last thing we have discussed in our previous, we have completed that problem. Is it that was related to the project cost?
Yes, sir.
So in that case, we'll start with a new topic that is called as evaluation. And all right. So what does this mean? It is a very simple distinction. Our earlier topic and this topic. Our earlier topic, earlier calculations can be categorized or that the calculation that comes under also called as, these were all the earlier methods, right? Earlier class, all those calculations. Now next, what we are discussing that will be discussed under program evaluation. What does that mean? A simple example, if you have to say there is a national conference held every year. Now, in that national conference, what happens? That national conference is held every year. That person who is organizing that conference program, it depends on whether that person experienced or not in organizing the national. So what happens in this national conference? Different people are called from different colleges, correct? And they are requested or invited to present their research topic in this institute, that is Justice Institute, correct? And different comments will be given by different resource people, correct? And once these comments are given, paper presenters and see that the paper or the paper which they have developed, research articles which they have developed, there will be some improvement. So main purpose of national conference is along with this, there are different people or the resource person, economists, and they exchange their ideas of the conference takes place. Different types of ideas are being exchanged. Now, this is the basic purpose of. Now, what will happen here is there may be two possibilities here. The person who is holding this particular, who is actually organizing this conference, he or she may have the experience in organizing such conferences. Okay? If there is experience, if that person has experience organizing the type of event, what will happen is each of that will have specific durations. Okay? For example, one of the activities and okay, this can be one of the. Now, if the person who has got some experience in this type of act, or who has done already such type of activity, you may exactly know how much days, how many days are required. Let's say 4 to 5 weeks, 4 weeks. Now, what will happen is there may be another possibility. Okay. Now, another person possibility. The experience. Let's assume that there is an unexperienced person who is organizing this national conference for the first time. Unexperienced or such case, same activity, a different the duration of same, send the activities, send the invitations, and paper. Okay, same thing happens. Now, what will happen is the time duration this guy will take can be of the times. There will be three different times. Okay. One is the optimistic time estimate. Second one is the most likely time estimate. Third one is called as the pessimistic time estimate. Okay. So optimistic time estimate means what? Actual time duration is 4 weeks. Now this can come under the normal scenario. Okay. Optimistic means if everything goes fine, and if the sometimes contact database has to be ready. Right? Now the database, if it is ready, now what will happen is the work that is to send the invitation to different paper presenters will be very much easy. So possibly we can finish in 3 weeks or so. Correct. Pessimistic time duration means what? Even after building databases, sometimes what may happen? Person may not be feeling well, because of which the employee, maybe the person who is in charge of sending the mails to the paper person, may be absent for a few days. Right? So because of which, this is the pessimistic time duration. This means what? These are all in weeks, and pessimistic time estimate is 6 weeks. Normally, it takes 4 weeks, and optimistic. Okay. So this is the case of unexperienced organizer, because that organizer doesn't exactly know what will be the time estimate for each of the activities. So the range is being mentioned mentioned here, that is 3 to 6 months. Okay, so that is basically the scenario. Okay. So any doubts here? Until here, is there any doubts?
Sir,
Yes. Any doubts?
no, sir.
All right. So in that case, we'll just go ahead. Okay. So this is not the notes physical. This is just an example what I will take note of this. Okay. So basically, program evaluation review technique is nothing but the technique wherein a new project is being taken up and each of the activity durations are not yet decided properly. 3 different time estimates are given. There are different type of calculations are being done. Okay. Just give me some couple of find out the explanation for the same. So simultaneously, if there is any doubts, you can ask. But otherwise, all the other calculations are the same, like how you found out the project completion duration and project cost, everything will remain the same. Okay. Is that the 3 time estimates will be there. We'll see how to find out the project completion duration in such a scenario. So, properties of PERT network. The first one is that there are 3 time estimates. Instead of a single time estimate. Okay. So first one is not, it is also called as optimistic time estimate. Also called as A. So any notation is fine, either T naught or okay, both represent optimistic time duration. Let's see what exactly is T0. Optimistic time estimate for computing. Okay. All the circumstances. Remain in favor of then the estimated completion time. Estimated completion time is, take note of this. Just make note of this, whatever I have written. Okay, is it done?
Yes, sir.
Next is PM. So something that's a normal time estimate. Normal time is regular time. Uh, Regular time period or usual time slot. The last one is something that pessimistic time estimate. It's also called as, okay, so we call it as TP or we call it as B. It will refer to the same pessimistic time estimate. Okay. It is the time estimate. Time estimate. Which adverse, all the adverse cases are, okay, so all the worst case scenarios are considered here and a time estimate is being set. Okay. This is the only basic difference between the PERT and CPM. Okay, so I will go to the next. If anyone wants to come back to this, just let me know. So this is it. Okay. So next, by considering the expected time, time keeping an is equal to plus a plus 4n plus whole divided by 6. Okay. So this is basically the equation. Now A is nothing but the time estimate. M is the normal time estimate and B is pessimistic time estimate. Now, just one rule of thumb here. Why this is 6? This is 6 for all the problems Okay, it's not that one problem is like this. For all the problems, the denominator will be equal to 6. Now, how do they decide this as 6? Because, can anyone tell what is the coefficient of A? What is the
1.
1.
Yes, coefficient of A is 1. And similarly, what is coefficient of M?
4.
4.
Coefficient of
1.
1. So that is the reason. If add up all these things, what will be the total?
6.
Okay. So this is nothing but they are trying to take the weighted average. Okay, this is nothing but the weighted average. This is called as weighted average. Okay, wherein they are giving more weightage. They are giving more weightage to variable m. Okay, for this variable. So for this variable, that is m component, more weightage, 4. Okay. So when compared to the optimistic time estimate and the pessimistic time estimate, they are somehow ensuring that the time estimate near to normal time estimate. Okay. But in the calculation, both estimates are being, that is optimistic and pessimistic time estimate. Okay. But most of the weightage is the most likely time. That is how it is. Okay. Any doubts until now? Doubts?
No, sir.
So go ahead.
So,
Yes.
are these 3 timings like optimistic timing, normal time, and pessimistic? Is it anywhere related to early start or early time? Like,
Not exactly, because early start and early finish is only determined once the time is are being fixed, determined. Right? So here this is before the planning phase. The planning phase of the project wherein each of the activity durations are being written down and even their durations are being decided. So this is basically different from the early start and late start.
okay, sir.
So this is different, and early start and late start concept is different. Why? Because only once the duration is being determined, only then the early start and early finish and the late start and late finish is being determined. But here still the duration itself is not yet decided. But they are giving the range as to what can be the duration. So early start can be what early start for an activity. Uh, it is not basically the duration. How early you can start an activity and how early we can finish an activity. So it is all about that. But here, PERT is nothing but it is about the time estimate for each of the activities.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Problem. Okay. Example. Activity column. P naught, PM, and or it can also call them as A and all the both are same. Okay. First is uh, correct. Correct. Okay, so P naught is 10, 8, 7. Okay, so these are now the question is simple. We have to only determine project completion. All the steps for determining the project completion is same. But before that, we have to complete one step. It is very much simple. Okay, once that is done, all the steps are the same. Whatever you know, the same steps will follow here, and we will determine the project completion. Okay, nothing much complicated. Just make note of this. Yes, is it done? Is it done? Is it over?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we'll go ahead. First, what we are supposed to do is, okay, anyone wants me to stay in this screen, or has everyone made note of this? Okay, those who have already completed writing this, for 1-2 activity, apply that equation. P naught plus 4 into Tm plus Tp, whole divided by 6. Just apply that equation and find out the first value, that is for 1-2. Okay. Start this solution. Solution. Estimated time duration or 1 dash 2 is equal to a plus 4n plus b whole divided by 6. What is a? What is the value of a for 1
4.
dash 4 plus
6 into 4.
4 plus
8.
8 whole divided by
6.
6. Answer is
6.
36.
Yes.
6.
correct. 36 divided by 6, that is
6.
correct. That's right. So likewise, calculate this same equation for all the activities. Correct. So we'll start the calculation. First, we have active column. Okay, and next is the TE, which is a plus 4n plus 4n plus 6. All right. So apart from Ankit and any other answers? Can answer this. The list of activities and estimated time duration. One dash two is over. Next.
8. 2 dash 3.
2 dash 3 is 8.
8.
Okay, correct.
2
Next.
dash 4.
2 dash 4 is
8.
next.
Three dash 6 20.
20.
3 dash 6 is 20. Correct. Next.
Eighteen.
Which activity?
3 dash 5.
3 dash 5 is 18. Next.
Four dash 6 10.
4 dash 6 is 10. Okay. Activity. Next two activities.
5 dash 7 8.
5 dash 7 is 8. One
6
more.
dash 7 is
Dash
2.
7 is
2.
everyone getting the same answers?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So,
So these are some of the values. And one thing to notice will be whatever estimate you have done, that will be equal to m, value of m. Is it right? Did you notice that? Whatever you have estimated, all those values will be near to m, most likely duration. Correct? What is the m value for this?
6,
Also
7,
7, no?
7.
8,
2 dash 3, how much is it?
7, sir.
7,
1 is 8.
8, 20,
So on and so forth, right?
8,
Yes, sir.
And so on and so forth. So almost all the values, if you have to see, it will be almost nearing to m, because most likely time estimate is given more weightage. Okay. All right. So once this is done, the next step is similar like what you used to do. So this time estimate is already determined. That means what we have clubbed 3 different time estimates, and one time estimate is being determined. So next step is like what you used to do earlier, okay, for determining the project completion duration. So how did you determine the project completion duration earlier?
Draw the network diagram and find the paths.
Draw the network diagram, and we have to identify the different paths and their path duration, and whichever will be. And here, one difference is that we have to allot these time estimates, whatever we have calculated just now. So we are supposed to consider these time estimates, okay? Not the one which is given in the question statement, but the one which we have already calculated. Okay, so using these time estimates, we are supposed to determine the project completion duration. All right. So try to identify different paths, and for those paths, assign all these duration and determine the path duration. Okay, so I'm going for the next screen. Uh, Termination. Okay. So I'm not going to draw the network diagram. Possible paths and their duration. Tell me what are the possible paths, possible duration. One with the possible paths.
One dash two.
Dash 2.
Two dash three. 3-5. 5-7.
Path duration.
6 plus 8 plus 6 plus 8 plus 18 plus 8.
8. And the duration is
40. One dash two. 2-4. 4-6. 6-7. 6 plus 8 plus 10 plus 2. 26. 1-2. 2-3. 3-6. 6 plus 8 plus 20. 34.
1, 2, 3, 6. Only that much. 7 is not there.
6-7. Yes, sir.
6-7.
20 plus 2. 20 plus 2.
Answer is
36.
36. So which is the critical path here? Okay, so all these are the estimated time duration. Is it right? So it is not that they have considered the most likely time duration or the optimistic time estimate. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Everyone getting the same answer. 40, 26, and 36. Okay, so critical path is what?
First, path 1.
Path 1, correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Equal to 40 days. That's right. So project completion duration is 40 days. This is the solution. Correct. So there is nothing much difficulty in this. Only that we have to determine the combined time estimate. That is A, M, B. We have to combine that, and we have to find out one time estimate. Once that is done, everything is easy. Now, where this such type of the concepts are used, it is mainly used in one of the R&D projects, research and development project, or wherein the project manager doesn't really know how much will be the total time required for completing each of the activities. So R&D projects, definitely project manager will not be knowing. Similarly, new product development, possibly many type of technologies are coming up, isn't it? So now, if you read the newspaper, you will get that even 5G network is coming up. Now, again, how the market is going to accept it, we do not know. The company doesn't know how well it will be accepted, what are its consequences, so on and so forth. So basically, this is another project wherein the market acceptance of 5G can be one of the project. Again, the project manager doesn't really know how this 5G is accepted. Or even 5G technology, development of 5G technology can be considered as one of the PERT tech project itself. Why? Because each and every activity is a new activity. The project manager doesn't really know what would be the exact time estimate for completing each of that. While if for 4G network development, you have to see, it is very much easy. It may be easy for a project manager. Why? Because the project manager already has some experience in developing 4G networks. for different companies. So developing another 4G network would not be a difficulty for a project manager. Right? So this is how it is. So this is just one example of PERT network, program evaluation and review technique. Any other questions? Any questions anyone has?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. This is done. Once this is over, we will just see how to determine the variance. So this is example. For the same example one, determine the variance of the project. Variance of the project. We have to determine the variance of the project. How do we determine the variance of the project? Variance is nothing but, again, we're trying to see what would be the range in which the project would complete. So we have already determined that the project completion duration is 40 days, but there may be some range, is it right? Lowest day, lowest completion and highest completion. So there may be some range, is it right? That the completion duration is 40 days. 40 days means not exactly 40 days may be taken. Possibly the range would be somewhere like 47 days also is possible. And 40, 36 days is also possible. Somewhere in between 36 and 47. I am not telling this on basis of some calculation, but I'm just telling it based on my assumptions. Okay, 36 and 47 may be the range for this particular project, correct? Wherein we are expecting the project to complete on 40th day. Now, why 36 days is being considered here? Because there is a possibility that all the activities may complete on the optimistic times. All these activities may complete on the optimistic times. In which case, the project also may complete very soon. And we can expect this activity or this complete project to finish on 36th day. While if all the activities here, they are bound to finish on the pessimistic time estimate. Worst cases happen on each of these activities. Okay, because of which sometimes the complete project may be delayed. So in that case, the project we can expect it can finish on some 47th day. Okay, so this is most likely time estimate, whatever we have determined right now, or the normal time estimate, 40 days. Okay. Are you getting this? That is the reason we are determining the variance. Correct? Are you getting this?
So variance will give us the exact time when the project will be completed.
Variance will actually give us the chance or the probability or the range in which the activity may complete. The project
Okay.
project may complete.
Okay.
Okay, like standard deviation. So share prices, if you have to see, we had found out what was the variation in the stock prices in our previous image. Similarly, is the case here also. We are trying to determine what is the variation in the project completion duration. The highest peak and the lowest peak we will try to determine for the project completion duration. Okay. Variance of project. Okay, so solution. Each activity has 3 time estimates. So an activity can finish on the optimistic time estimate. case, project duration may complete before 40th day. Is it right? So if all the activities completes on optimistic time, the project may complete before 40. Similarly, all the activities, finishes on its pessimistic time estimate. All the pessimistic time estimate, the project may after. For the next screen, all the activities. Fifth, project completion. Therefore, variance of project duration expected to determine the variations expected. How it is calculated, all those things. Become expressed. Why variance? Any doubts here to this?
No, sir.
All right, so we'll continue in the next class. And in case if anyone wants to go back to the previous class here, just send me the list of
Yes, sir.
okay, any reason for so many absentees? 9 of them are last class.
Yes, sir. Two of them have gone. Two of them have some problems. They just got disconnected, sir. And the rest, some of them have gone for vaccinations, so they couldn't attend the class.
Today's class the same.
Yes, sir. Like yesterday's, in the sense, some had gone for vaccination the day before and they were not well, so they couldn't attend the whole day classes itself.
Right.
Yes,
Fine.
sir.
Thank you. So,
Thank you,
thanks.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.